Welcome back to Automotive Detailing. You guys, this video, we're going to take a look at the new Absolute Rinseless Wash from P&S Detailing Products. Let's do it. All right, you guys, so Absolute Rinseless Wash has been out for a little while now from P&S Detailing Products, but not for very long. So I decided to order it. I definitely want to try it out. As you guys know, if you've ever been on my channel before, I absolutely love doing rinseless washing, especially this time of year in a state like I live in, Indiana, where it's cold outside and you really can't get the hose and bucket out. Rinseless washing is the way to go. And if done properly, you guys, it is a very safe and effective way to clean your paint. It says it's polymer-based, multi-use formula, enhances gloss and slickness, reduces water usage. It also says it has water softeners in it, so it's going to soften the water as soon as it comes in here into the water and it dilutes into it. It's going to soften this hard water because that is hard water inside that bucket right there, you guys. We're going to dilute it 1/2 ounce per gallon, 256:1, which is pretty much the industry standard as far as I can see with rinseless washes. That's about normal. So we're gonna do that in the bucket, and then once it's in the bucket, I got 3 gallons of water in here. I'm gonna take my IK TR1 multi sprayer. We're gonna dip it in. That way I know this is diluted properly. We're going to clean the outside of the car, but a 256:1 ratio. We're also going to do a little bit on the inside of the car. We'll try it on the door panels. We'll try it on the glass, see what that does. Just for you guys' information, if you want to use it as a clay lube, you want it 128:1. If you want to use it as a quick detailer, which is cool, you make yourself a quick detail spray, 64:1. And then interiors dilute, 256:1. It is safe on paint, coatings, wraps, PPF, trim, plastics, leather, and upholstery. So let's get it diluted. Let's get on the car and let's test it out. All right, you guys, like I said, we're going to dilute this at 256:1. I'm going to show you really quick. I am going to be using a Lake Country wash pad that has the notches cut through it. I think it's called laser cut. But what that does allows the dirt to be trapped inside the wash mitt. And then when you go in, you scrub it on your grit guard. It's going to remove all that dirt, and all dirt's going to drop to the bottom of the bucket. I'm going to be using several high pile PFM towels. And then I do have a new light that I'll be using to show you guys what the paint looks like before and after, and then a TR1 IK sprayer. It's something that you could use a pump up sprayer if you want. You can use a spray bottle if you want. It doesn't matter. I like showing you guys options. I think the last rinseless video I showed you a pump up sprayer. That's not a necessity. It's nice because you don't have to sit there and pull the trigger all day long, but you can do it just fine with a cheap regular old bottle. I like my IK sprayers. You don't have to have it. That's not necessary. Any type of spray bottle that will work. The cap on this bottle, this quart bottle, is just under 1/2 ounce. We need 1/2 ounce per gallon. We got 3 gallons. We need 1.5 ounces inside this bucket. And then we're going to swirl it around, get it diluted, dip that in there, fill it up, and we'll be good to go. We're going to do generous amounts. So we're going to kind of let it overflow. So there's 1/2 ounce. There's 1 ounce. And it's 1/2 ounce per gallon. So yeah, that's it. 1.5 ounces is all we need. We're just going to put this in here. I kind of had a brain fart there for a second. I was questioning myself. The cap, and we're going to put the cap right back on. Okay. And now I'm just going to stick my hand in here. I'm just going to move it all the way around. It's nice having warm water when you do rinseless washing. Another reason I like rinseless washing. Now we're going to take this and we're just going to let this fill all the way up. So we got this in there. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in. And I'm going to use one of my towels to dry off the sprayer. This stuff smells really good. I don't know what it is, but I tell you that all the time. I always tell you guys stuff smells really good, but I don't ever know what the scent is. Whatever it is, P&S killed it because it is fantastic. Let me get you guys off the stand and show you guys what the water looks like. It's just kind of cloudy. When I put it in, you could tell it's definitely thicker than what I'm used to when it comes to rinseless wash. But when you put it in, you actually kind of see it instantly get cloudy, and you see it kind of disperse into the water, which is pretty cool. So let me show you what this looks like. I'll show you what the car looks like. All right, you guys, so here's what the water looks like. It's just cloudy. It's not clear. It was nice and clear before. You guys can see the cutouts in the sponge. I kept calling it a wash mitt. It's a sponge. So this car is not filthy dirty, but I'm going to show you it is dirty. We did drive through rain. Since the last time I washed it, there's spots, but the main dirt is on the side. So we'll show you the hood, but then the main part that I'm going to show you guys is the side, as you can see. And there is pieces of sand and salt in this. because this is Indiana and we've had snow, we've had sand and salt put on the roads. They love their salt, unfortunately, here in this state. But it is dirty. So I'm gonna do this side of the car, show you guys how this works, and then we'll go inside and we'll take a look at the door panels and try it on the exterior glass. All right, you guys, so I'm not gonna use a pre-spray on this hood because the hood is not filthy. There's just a few spots here and there. It's not real dirty. We'll show you guys doing this half right here. You don't want the sponge absolutely soaking. You just want a little bit of water. Okay, see, like that. And we're just going to come in here. We're just going to lightly glide it. Now, if you feel more comfortable, you can use the bottle, the spray bottle, to wet the surface before this, but I am not really worried about it. Once again, I absolutely love rinseless washing. And there's that word. Maybe that's why they call it absolute. So you can see the hood is not filthy dirty. It's such a joy to work with products that smell good compared to back in the day when I used to use products and they didn't have very good scents to them. And we didn't know any better. I mean, that's just what we did. But it's so nice to have products that smell good. That feels really nice. Feels really nice. You can see that paint looks really nice. Probably won't see a difference because, like I said, it wasn't that dirty on the hood. More or less some dust here and there. The water spots like those, they were through here too. All right, let's go to the side. All right, so let's go ahead and do the side. Show you maybe this panel and that panel, you guys, and then show you the afters. Make sure that this, yeah, that's good. So basically we're going to use the pre-diluted bottle. We're just going to get this good and wet. It's got emulsifiers in it, polymers in it. Emulsifiers are going to encapsulate the dirt and help us remove it safely. So that's about it. I don't let it sit very long. That's about it. As you guys see, it's not even dripping. It'll drip off my hand. Not even dripping. You don't need it soaking wet. We're going to start top. Okay. I probably should have sprayed the hood because that's crazy slick if you pre-soak it. Wow. Okay. Here I thought I was saving product. Okay. Now I want to stay away from that bottom rocker until I come back around. I like to go over a second time because it is easy to miss. Now I'm going to go all the way down. Just clean that bottom section. But spraying the surface before is definitely, I would say, a must. Now, I mean, I've done rinseless washing in the past where I didn't worry about spraying it. Whether that's the right thing or not, I don't know. It's when I first started doing rinseless washing. I just want to see what to do on the hood since the hood wasn't very dirty. This is a much safer way though for you guys. This is not a sponsored video. I did purchase this. I'm going to try to do a 50-50. It's not going to be great, perfect, you guys. But for those of you that might say, well, your car wasn't even dirty, this wasn't a good example. This is the perfect example of doing a rinseless wash. Anything much dirtier than this, especially since there's little pieces of sand and salt, anything much dirtier than this, you need a hose and a bucket for the absolute safest way to do it. But for rinseless washing, this is about perfect, the way that I want to do it. Okay. I know that this is going to be safe now, especially after doing this. That was unbelievable how slick that was underneath that wash pad by pre-spraying. I know I just said that a minute ago, but I was kind of taken aback by it as I did it. I was like, ooh, I kind of stopped my sentence, you know. Okay. Just coming off my arm. It's about perfect. Holy crap. I mean, that is, wow. That is slick. Once again, I'm going to stay off the rocker. You can see now on this panel the dirt. Once again, I like to go over it again because, I mean, I'm human. I'm going to miss spots. I miss spots when doing full washes that you find later on. Okay, now you can see it's clean now. take the dirty side. Let's go down this rocker. Probably get a bunch of crap, which we do up in here. A little bit of stuff here and there. That's what the grit guard's for. Now we have a clean pad ready to go again. You notice I'm not using a drying aid, and I don't always use drying aids when I do rinseless washing, so this is kind of normal. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just really depends. If I would have had some bead maker, I'd have just used that so you guys could see me use bead maker after using this wash, but I actually gave my bead maker away to somebody, which is fine because I'm sure they're enjoying it. Yeah, you can see this 50-50 perfect right there. And you can see how cloudy that light is versus here. Very, very easy way to wash your car in the wintertime, or if you live in an apartment, if you have a place that has water restrictions, you're only using 2 to 3 gallons of water and get those type of results is awesome. So let's go ahead and try on the glass. The glass is not filthy. We do have spots, as you can see here and there. I'll just go ahead and do this so you guys can kind of tell. And we're going to do the exact same thing just because I like the way that feels with that on there. Same thing. Pad on the pad. And you don't have to have one of these wash pads. If you don't have a pad like this, what I would recommend is the way I've done it many times before also, put about 6 towels in there and don't ever let the towel go back in the bucket. And always use a fresh side as you go. And that's another great, safe way to do this. Wow, that flashed really fast as I wiped it off. So that's what you guys can see this. Watch. See how fast that flashes? That's how fast it's going to flash on your paint too. Way less chance of getting water spots by doing it like that. Now, as you can see, all those spots are gone. That's just pitting and stuff, you guys. That's actually in the tint. But the glass is very clean because it basically looked like this before. And now it looks like that. Let me show you guys what it looks like without a light on it, as far as the flashlight is concerned. And then with the flashlight, all right. And then we'll try it right here too. There is some dirt right here. Obviously, we're getting in and out of the car, so we're going to try it there also. All right, so we have our 256 to 1, and I always mark my bottle. That way I know, because that way if I decide to make it a clay lube, I'll know which one's my clay lube and which one is for what I'm using it for. Let's just spray it lightly. That's all we're going to do. I'll lightly mist it into my towel. And I'm not afraid to mist switches, stuff like that in today's cars. You guys, all these switches have gaskets. Now, obviously, I'm not going to pour water into it, but misting the switches or getting water, rainwater, got to remember, they have to know car doors are going to open in rain. And because I had somebody comment on a video a long time ago where a door was open, we were doing a water test on the window and some drops and stuff were hitting us. It's not going to hurt it at all. Wow, you guys, that worked really well. And once again, it flashes extremely fast. Pull you guys off of here. So here's what it looks like now. Now there is some stuff down in this crack. I'd have to get a brush out to do that, but you notice there's no shine to it, which is what I want to see in a product that's going to be cleaning interiors. I don't want to shine. I want a fast flash and just wipe down. That's actually a piece of the door panel coming apart right there. Good job, Dodge. Yeah, so looks pretty good. Let's do it right here really quick. See what that does. Just gonna get it wet. Spray a little bit more into my towel. Okay, you can see there's dirt. I don't know if you guys can see there now with the light. There's some dirt in the towel right there. And go over to the dry side. Just buff to perfection. A little bit here, but I didn't press hard either, and I didn't use normally I use a brush, but I just want to see what it do. So not bad at all. Guys, so that's going to do it for the Rennie Doyle Absolute Rinseless Wash from P&S Detailing Products, you guys. I can't say anything bad about the product. I mean, it has no negatives. This product doesn't. It has nothing but positives. It's a multi-use, multi-purpose type cleaner. It's a fantastic rinseless aid. It is a good glass cleaner. It does a great job on the door panels. It's slicker than Snot when you use it properly. Use a pre-rinse and then go into contact with the wash mitt. And it smells amazing. It smells extremely, extremely good, and it's highly dilutable. So one bottle this size is going to last you a long time if you're a DIYer. If you're professional and you want to do rinseless washes all the time, you may want to buy the gallon. But even at that, even this bottle here would last you a long time. I do not sell this product on my website. I do have a link that I can send you guys to on Detailed Image, where if you use my code, and I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen, you can get 10% off your order if you guys want to try this out. I can't recommend this product enough. I'm kind of blown away by this rinseless wash. I mean, it's an absolute joy to use. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. It is different because it's thicker. Normally rinseless washes, in the bottle, they're really, really runny. This is definitely thicker. But I don't know, you guys. There's not much I can say in this ending because I'm just very, very happy with this product, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fab family. Would love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.